Hey, this is Mary Taylor, Better Day Consulting and Credit Repair. For the non-filers, if you think you can't get none of this stimulus money, yes, you can. So let's show you. I'm right here on the IRS website. So it says who is eligible for the economic impact payment. U.S. citizens who has a valid Social Security number that could not be claimed as a dependent of another taxpayer and had adjusted gross income under certain limits. So we're going to let you know what those limits are. So we're going to go down here to the non-filers. So it tells you right here, of course, you got to be a U.S. permanent resident. Your gross income cannot exceed $12,200 or $24,400 for married couples for 2019. So if you or you know anybody that meets this criteria, make sure they get a copy of this video right here. Forward it to them. And it says, who were not otherwise required to file a federal income tax for 2019 and didn't plan to. You didn't plan on filing no income tax because you know you weren't going to get nothing back no way. But with this stimulus money, you can go ahead and file and get you a piece of change in your pocket. So here's the non-filers information right here. This is what you're going to have. You're going to have your full name, your address, and an email address. If you don't have an email address, go to Yahoo, Google, Hotmail, or somebody to get you a free email address because they're going to have to contact you by email. They will contact you by email. Make sure you have the date of birth and Social Security numbers for you or any dependents that you're claiming for. You're going to need a bank account information and routing number if you have one. If not, you're going to get a paper check. And I know you want your money real fast, so go ahead on and get the routing number and account number for this. You're going to have to create you a PIN if you don't have one. You're going to need your driver license ID if you have one. For each qualifying child, you're going to need your name, Social Security number. If you're adopted some children, you're going to need their information as well. This is what to expect. So you're going to click on this link up here. But this is what you're going to expect. You're going to create an account, providing your email address. Remember I said go there to Yahoo or Hotmail or a Gmail or somebody and get your email address. And you're going to need a phone number. And you're going to need to establish your user ID and your password. And then you're going to be sent to a screen where you input your filing status, whether you're single, married, jointly, however, and some of your personal information. And make sure you have those Social Security numbers as well. So check the box if someone can claim you as a dependent or your spouse as a dependent. And make sure you complete your banking information. Otherwise, you will get a paper check. And I know you want your money real fast. You ain't got time for no paper check. So go ahead and get your routing and account number. And then you'll be directed to a screen where you'll get your personal information. So let's go ahead on and just fill out this application. You'll get to a screen that looks like here. I'm make sure you guys have this link too. So this says if you don't usually file a return, submit your information here to get the economic impact payment. And it tells you again, here you go. It says if you receive veterans disability. So all my veterans out there that receive their little compensation right here, and you don't go over $12,200, a pension, annually, a pension survivor's benefit from the Department of Veteran Affairs, or your income level does not require you to file a tax return. So if you got an income level and it don't require you to file a tax return, then you need to be filling out this form right here so you can get a little piece of change in your pocket. You do this online. It says so that the IRS can identify you and your dependents and receive valid direct deposit and address information about you. So that's why they want you to fill out this information so they can identify who you are. And they have your banking information so they can send you some money. It says, do not continue here if you receive Social Security, Railroad, Retirement, or SSDI benefits. They will automatically send you the economic impact payment because you are already getting payment from the government anyway. So they're going to make sure that you get yours anyway. So you ain't got to fill this out. So if your gross income exceeds $12,200 or $24,400 for married couple, don't worry about filling this form out. So it tells you right here what not to do, not to continue if you apply these right here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So right here, we're going to go ahead and create an account. If you don't have an email address, create one. And then you'll confirm it right here. You'll create your user ID. You make sure you put your phone number there and the password. And then you also have to confirm your password as well. So let's create an account. So once you complete that page there, it's gonna come to this page here, and it's gonna say we sent a code to your phone number. It's actually gonna pop up here, right? They're gonna send you a 6-digit code. Once you receive that 6-digit code, you just enter it right here and continue. Now, once you receive your code, your 6-digit code on your phone, it's gonna tell you, you're gonna put the code in, and it's gonna tell you thank you for submitting it, and they have your information. Then it's gonna take you to this next page right here. That means that you've been verified, or your email address and your phone number been verified. So we're gonna fill out this information right here. It says, let's see what it says. It's asking your filing status, married or single. It asks you your personal information, actual information about your spouse if you're doing it jointly, your address, your city, state, and all that kind of stuff. And it asks you for your dependent information, and it asks you for your banking account information, whether it's a checking or savings number, and it asks you for your taxpayer identification PIN if you have one. So then we're gonna fill this out, and we're gonna go on to step 2. So once you complete the first page here, where it asks you your filing status, your personal information, your social security numbers, and your checking or savings account routing and account number, then they're going to take you to the screen here. And it says personal verification. So you must enter the 2018 adjusted gross income if you have it. And if you didn't file a return last year, if you're a non-filer and you didn't do a return, it's 0 for you and 0 for your spouse. Okay, so you'll put like 0 here or 0 here. But if you did file one, you'll put your adjusted gross income here instead of 0. So if you don't have that information, you can get a transcript from the IRS. You can do that online. So you click here. Once you click here, it'll take you to the screen right here, and it tells you the types of transcripts. So they talk about adjusted gross income. So your tax transcript shows the most line items, including your adjusted gross income. So that's what you'll need right here. And to get that, you'll go here and register. If you don't have it, you can get it online. You can click right here and register for it. And it's going to allow you 5 to 10 days, so it's going to delay you in doing it. But if you got a 0 income, then you can go ahead and, 0 adjusted gross income, then you can go ahead and proceed as normal. So you'll fill this information out. You're going to do your electronic signature, okay, today's date, the date you're filling out, your cell phone number, this information. If you have a 5-digit PIN number, you put that here. If you don't worry about it because that don't apply to you. Of course, you'll complete your date of birth. You'll have your driver's license number for you and or your spouse. The state issued ID, whether it's Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida, Texas, whatever. And then you'll put your driver's license, the date it was issued to you. And the day it expires for you or your spouse. And then you'll click continue filing. So we're just gonna I'm gonna fill this information out, and we're gonna go to the next screen. Once you complete part 2, you're gonna get a screen like this, the capture screen, where you have to put in this code right here. So we're gonna put in that code right there and move forward. Once you fill out the capture, you'll be directed to a screen like this, ready to e-file. So when you select transmit my return, your tax return will be transmitted to the IRS. So what you're doing is a little mini return in order to give them your identifying information, like your personal information, like your name, address, phone number, and all that, your social security number, your filing status, and your routing and banking account number. So this is the disclosure you must read right here. It says under penalties of perjury. So read that information, make sure you compliant, and then you consent to the IRS having your information electronically. And then you just click agree, and you just transmit your return. And that's it. And you'll just wait for something in the email, and it'll say, I consent to allow immediate service provider to transmit or electronic return originator to send my return to the IRS and receive the following information from the IRS. So you're going to get an email from the IRS, and it says they're going to acknowledge receipt or reason for rejection of transmission. So if something wrong, they're going to let you know if something wrong. An indication of any refund offset if you owe anybody, and the reason for any delay in processing the return or refund, and the date of any refund. They'll let you know when you're going to get your refund. So that's it. So if you don't normally file a tax return, and you make under $12,200 individually, or $24,444 joint for you and your spouse, then go ahead and complete this form so you can get a little piece of change in your pocket. All right, this is Mary Taylor of Better Day Consulting and Credit Repair. If you want your credit fixed, put Mary Taylor in the mix. You can find us on social media. Our website is www.betterdayconsulting.com. And you can also give us a call at 833-522-0200. I'd like to hear from you. Bye-bye.